It's too clean over here. But all up. I felt so bad all week, but because we didn't claim an idiot. Okay, hear me? We can't never do that again.
No, we can't.
Because idiots are like locusts in the plague. They multiply if you don't
take care of them right away.
In the bag.
You don't put them in the bag, that's for sure.
My little gift here from Just Blank. Okay?
There you go.
It's like actually protein stuff. I don't even know how to open it. Okay. I thought it was toothpaste. She said, no, it's like
you eat it. You just don't put it in your mouth and spit it out. Well, you might eat it and spit it out. I don't know how it tastes. So.
That looks like astronaut stuff. Okay. Right. Okay. All right, well, let's see.
Your hands are full. How are you going to clap to begin this show?
Let me see, boy. Okay. This is when I know, you know when my buddy come home from work and his stuff was on the front porch and he knew it was over. Yeah. That's how I tell this.
No,
if this is moved.
That's not my fault. I've been noticing somebody's been getting in this area and moving stuff around. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little upset. I see somebody smiling off camera, so I'm believing that somebody knows exactly what's going on.
That's very.
And I'm not pleased that somebody's messing with this.
Oh boy, that's very like Walt Disney's World. Remember where you can go? Like that's very like I used to do at TBS Studios when I'd get there before like not TBS but Techwood Drive before. Gordon Soley would get there, and I'd actually stand behind his podium and try to impersonate him. So that's kind of what they're doing here, I think. Somebody wants to be us, boy.
Something's going on.
Somebody wants to be us.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay. I got all this stuff.
You ready to start the program?
Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mr. Dad, you know our Q Wrestle. You hear the claps. You know what time it is, George. How was the weekend?
Boy, I am so overly exuberated, excited. Hey, like them big fancy words.
That is very
to be here in this new, same office, just cleaned up a little bit. Bullet, thank you so much, Bullet. Great weekend that we had. I want to put a quick plug in. Someone already asked me. They watched the whole episode last week and was a little bit discouraged because there was no, I got so excited from going to Journey that I was one less idiot in the bag. Yeah. But I promise, folks, I got a good one later on here in this program, and I will make up for the great idiot of the week. I guess if you got to be remembered by something on a TV show, that's okay to be that, okay? I'd like to think it was our input into the wrestling world, and not just the wrestling world, but the community in itself, trying to make people better people. But no, they just want to know who the idiot is.
Yeah.
So we kind of know
they just want to make themselves feel better, even though they're idiots themselves.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So they think, well, I am an idiot.
Which calling your fan base idiots probably isn't the best call, especially since we've only got 120, 130 people actually watching this show. So, and it's been going down. Don't think I haven't noticed. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Oh, I got to get my kids back home.
I know we've lost at least 70 people on a weekly basis.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what we did.
No.
Maybe I'm too liberal. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm too progressive. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem.
But, boy, I think that is one reason that we've been so highly successful here on this channel is that we don't care what they think.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but, boy, I want to personally thank you for, of course, this past Friday night, the big, not Thunder in Paradise, it was just like thunder, okay? Thunder, yeah. It was just like thunder, okay? It wasn't even the thunder down under. It was just like thunder, okay? Boy, it's real bad when you're in the rain. They put you in the tent to get you out of the rain, but you get wetter in the tent than you did like in the flood.
Let me, as an Eagle Scout, let me point out a certain difference. There are tents that are designed specifically to block out the sun. Then there are actual tents that are weatherproofed and then keep you safe from the rain. The tents that we were in are more so to block out the sun because not every tent is rainproof. Not every tent is weatherproofed. Yeah. Not every tent is designed to take on the monsoon that we took this Friday night. Just to let you know, not all tents are created equal.
Hey, boy, the most impressive thing to me that shows me a lot of love from you, and you don't even realize you do it, is even in those conditions, some of them were unsafe. Okay, I will be the first to admit that, especially when like lightning hit the top of the tent. But you are there.
Well, don't be exaggerating. It hit the light pole. That was a good 30 feet away, maybe 30 yards.
It is
roughly, less than 100 feet away from us.
It is amazing how similar the smell fried fish is to burnt light pole. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. For a
Yeah,
moment there,
like don't exaggerate and say that it hit the top of the tent, George. It was a good 100 feet away from us, okay? Like,
and I think I even made the comment, man, that fish smells good. But they didn't even crank up the fish yet. It was just the light pole. But what, as I was saying, Bullet, the ultimate love that you show to me is I don't think I've ever had to say, guys, we need to get dressed because we're going to do a show. You're already getting dressed. And that's like the greatest, you know, some way we're going to do this, okay? And it was just an amazing time. We got it in. How? I don't know. If we went back today, the church is probably like flooded away. I think parts of my ring are still up there, like, you know, floating down the creek. But we did it, and they were very happy with it. Folks, listen to me. This, as you non-wrestling people, which that could even be people in wrestling nowadays, just a little advice. All you need, all we look for is to get invited back. And we were invited back. Mm-hmm. Forget about the wrestling. The wrestling wasn't all that good, but great music. I mean, my goodness, boy. All the latest 80s hits. The most amazing thing, people, is when the rain was coming down and we were in the tents, people were, am I lying, am I dying? They came and sit at ringside, wrestling fans, with no umbrellas, but waiting for the matches to start.
yeah, it was still raining and people were just walking up. Take my seat.
Like what time bell time? When
Yeah.
y'all gonna have the fish ready? So we were invited back, Bullet. It was fun, Bullet. Those shows, I'm gonna just tell you, there's not a game plan. Well, if you had a game plan, it would have got washed away.
Yeah.
If you had a blueprint, it would have got smeared. But we pulled it off. I think you and the Oriental Express made a special trip to our favorite place.
Don't you mean Asian Sensation?
Oh, yeah. Oriental Express?
I don't know if we're allowed to say Oriental anymore, George.
Oh, I'm sorry. Allegedly.
That might be why we've lost a third of our audience, George.
Allegedly, Oriental Express.
I'm just saying Asian Sensation, okay? Can we just stick with that? Can we just stick with that?
Pat Tanaka and you, I should have just said Pat Tanaka,
There you
and
go.
went to get, I told you that allegedly is going to save me, Bullet, okay? I'm allowed to screw up because I can just throw allegedly in there, okay? I just wish I'd have known it 15 years ago. But anyway, so thank you for a great weekend, Bullet. We were invited back, and we pulled it off, is all I'm saying. Everything is just, now it's dry now because I laid everything out in the yard.
Yeah.
Everything's perfect now. So great weekend. Thank you so much for that, Bullet. We did have another great match. Thank you. I know going home with the ref, he said, man, this is a true story. The ref that I rode back with, that refereed our match, he said, man, I think I counted 10 headlocks in your match. So I said, duh. I mean, that's when you work, that's what you do. You go back to. But anyway, Bullet, whether it was the arm, the leg, whatever, that's what you do. Yeah. I think he saw so much of not what you do that I said, yeah, big deal. I mean, we could have went 10 more. Boy, I know you may not get the credit, Bullet, but, brother, you can work when you want to. That's all I'm saying. But I will not say that.
Which isn't often.
No, I know. But, Bullet,
really,
it's just.
You really feel like it sometimes.
But listen to me. And it was just fun. And I know we beat that word to death in pro wrestling, but it was fun. We were all so wet. I loved it after about 2 hours when some of the wrestlers were still trying to tiptoe and stay dry in the grass when they were walking. I just thought that was kind of comical in itself, that you're already soaked. What are you going to do? You're worried about getting one sock dry, but we pulled it off. So thank you, Bullet.
Thank you.
So this week, you comedian and stuff going on?
Yeah, I mostly just.
Have you heard any feedback on our Batman turned comedian turned Mark Twain?
Val Kilmer? I
Yes.
haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to anybody about it who was there. So
I didn't know if that's like. I do know a couple people that went and had a picture made with him. They did not show the audience or anything like that. They just he was very. John Kylie-ish, he didn't even stand up during the pictures, but that's
the thing. They just sit in chairs like this, and they just go like this.
Yeah, that's all he did. I mean, he didn't even.
Yeah, that's all they do now.
Brother, Batman's got to show a little fire. But anyway,
all I know is Tom Cruise would have put his arm around you.
Oh, I think that.
Say what you will about Scientology.
Brother. You got that right.
He'll put your arm around you.
Hey,
see, I got to pander to the Scientologists.
Oh, I love that.
Hopefully that's the third of our audience that we've been missing
Please
out
come
on.
back, Scientologists.
Yeah,
okay,
please.
we love y'all. Okay?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we love you. But, yeah, Tom Cruise is pretty tough. I just watched Jack Reacher. Okay? his movie, Jack Reacher. Brother's pretty tough. That's all I'm saying. He'll take a picture with you, and if you ain't careful, he'll snap your neck. He'll snap your neck just like that.
Put him all around you.
But anyway,
smile real big too for you.
So much going on. This week, are you out of not back up to Northeast? When are you going back to Northeast?
This Sunday.
Okay.
I will be going up to Bethany, Connecticut at the town hall for Northeast Wrestling, taking on Maxwell Jacob Feinstein or Friedman, whichever they prefer to call him by. MJF. Let's just make it simple.
Oh, bro. So he may not be one of those guys that has a problem with his name, as we experienced up there in Hickory.
Yeah. He don't care. He tell you what, he'd fit in. He'd be able to hop in your ring truck.
Oh.
No worries. And
I love him already.
You wouldn't even know he was there.
I love him already. So, everything going on, boy, I'm in such a hurry, so anxious. It wasn't the energy bars that Tess Blanchard just gave me. And then she said I just drink this. I don't know what that means. Very weird incident here this afternoon at highspots.com, Dad, You Don't Work Your Studios. We had a ice cream truck. People think I've been hitting the head. We actually had an ice cream truck pull up here in the parking lot, and they gave free ice cream. I don't know if you hear when they did that. Very conspiracious. These were two very attractive ladies driving this ice cream truck. I'm not lying, folks. You think I'm just trying to? You're waiting on Bullet to throw a punchline? There ain't no punchline. And they gave free ice cream. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I personally was afraid to eat it because somebody may be out to get me. But that ain't got nothing to do with it.
If David Lee Roth isn't handing me my ice cream, I don't want to eat it. It's simple as that.
Oh, boy, I love that. What a great, boy. Oh, I'm going to cry just for a minute. But anyway, with all that great being said, boy, we got an idiot of the week. I got to tell you about this, Bullet, in all of my idiots of the week. Bullet, this is something, okay? Everybody here knows real quick that in pro wrestling, you meet every type of individual. And some that hadn't even been invented yet, you meet them. But everyone knows that the wrestling school that I train at on Thursdays, we got a bunch of different characters, over 20 different people. Well, for the last 2 weeks, we have this one gentleman, grown man, who worships Satan. Now, folks, before you turn the channel, this ain't even allegedly. This is fact. Brother believes it. Will tell you, which he did to me, Bullet. He's got the big gimmick, like devil, whatever you call it, the big devil gimmick on his neck. I mean, he's got it all over him. I mean, all over him. And you can say, well, how do you know that? Well, and in his T-shirt, it does, big letters. He trained in it. It says, "I love Satan," and he'll share that with you. But the reason, not because that ain't why I'm putting him in the Idiot of the Week. Okay, the reason I put him in Idiot of the Week is last Thursday I intentionally left the air conditioning off. Okay, it was hot. I mean, it was hot. Brother who worships, it's a true story. Brother who worships Satan took 2 bumps. 2 bumps. The second one, he didn't get up. Brother couldn't even get up. So he gets up. It's a true story. Pulls out his money. It says, "I'm done for the day." And paid and said, "I'll see you next week." And left. So the reason, brother's got to work the gimmick. You understand? That's why I'm throwing him in the idiot bag. Okay? If you're going to claim this, okay, you understand? I know this is a joke somewhere at the Comedy Zone. Okay? Right. So here it is. Satan's henchman can't take the heat. Basically. That's a true story, Bullet. So but I'm impressed because he did pay his money. Okay? After 2 bumps. Now, brother was blowed up. I mean, he's sweating. He got blue jeans on, big old T-shirt. Brother was sweating. He paid $20, and his actual words were, "It's too hot in here." I tell you, that's what he told me. So, Bullet, I've been waiting all week. Bullet, to throw that guy in the idiot bag. Okay, not because he worships Satan and the love of Satan, but because, brother, if you're gonna do that gimmick, if it is a gimmick, if it ain't, you gotta live it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Brother should have been in the ring telling us that he wished it would have been hotter. Okay? Is this the best you got, George? Is this the best heat you got? Let me show you something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brother, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Take it from me. Satan's in trouble if you his main guy. That's what I'm saying. Okay? That's what I'm saying. If you're Satan's main guy, Satan's in trouble. I'm just telling you right now. Bullet, as the world gone nuts, even the ones that worship Satan got to toughen up.
That's like playing for the Raiders and say, "I don't like wearing black." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a big fan of the color black.
Yeah, exactly. So, I will throw Mr. Satan worshiper in the ring because, brother, what you're doing is
No,
you're
not in the ring because he paid to get out of it.
Exactly.
You're putting him in the idiot bag.
In the idiot
You're
bag.
putting him,
Mr. Satan worshiper, you're giving all Satan worshipers a bad name.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't even cool to worship Satan no more because brother, took a powder and left. Didn't even stay. He should have been the last one to stay.
You got a reputation.
Oh, exactly.
To stick up for.
How's all these young teenagers gonna worship Satan if they see you run?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How are you gonna get people to worship Satan when they're like, gosh, this guy can't even take the heat? You know what I'm saying? It's like when a pro wrestler does something bad. I'm like, oh no, why'd they have to do that? They made Les look bad.
So see, folks, listen to me. We're here to help all you people. Okay, and if we have to do a show on the proper etiquette in worshiping Satan, then we'll do it to help the community.
Yeah,
but brother,
you're representing a community.
Oh, yeah,
you got to do better.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Bro, how bad is it? Okay, as we finish up, how bad is it when brother worships Satan but he can't take the heat? That's a true story. I don't know much about that part of the world, but I do know that he and Satan kind of go together. I hate to smarten brother up a little bit, but he sure did. He said, I can't take the heat. Okay? So I guess brother's going to do like Black Jack Lanza did in the magazines when he turned babyface when we were young. Remember, he went from wearing black to wearing white. I don't know if you remember that in the magazines. I always remember that. He went and saved Bruno and turned babyface, so he started wearing white. I'll never forget this: a white claw glove, a white hat, a white trunks, and a white vest, because he's the good guy. Yeah. So I guess Mr. Satan worshiper this week's going to turn babyface. I guess I don't know. So anyway, it's just I guess you can't count on nobody nowadays.
No.
That's how it is. So Mr. Satan worshiper, because it was too. I hope it's not too hot in there. Maybe we should tear a hole in it.
Yeah,
we
poke a hole in the bag. It might get a little too hot.
You can't close it because it's too hot for the Satan worshiper. Yeah. So, anyway.
All I can say is I hope hell is properly air-conditioned by American Air, our buddy Chad Adams. Hopefully he's hooking up the air conditioning.
Folks, listen to me. Nowadays, you can't even count on people to worship Satan right. But what you can count on is...
the second greatest book of all time
good, boy.
will show up in the mail. It will deliver you from all evil in your life by logging on to highspots.com. If you want to know more about where I'm at this weekend, please follow me on Twitter @ManScoutManning and on Instagram @ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Bullet, good show. Thank you. Okay? Thank you for just tying all that together.
If that doesn't bring back a third of our audience, I don't know what will.